Hey everyone, it is Brittany with Scribbles by Brittany, and this is a Sketchbox artwork. Oh my goodness, I am right now kind of tired. I just woke up, working third shift, so it's going on like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and hopefully that will change here soon. My goal is, I have another goal that's in progress right now. So I'm pretty excited about that. So hopefully things will be looking good here soon. But anyway, I'm bringing you a Sketchbox box, and right now the one that this is September's box. You can find it on their website. But this is not sponsored at all. Just, to put that out there. I don't know what happened to the artwork that I had for it. Unless that is the artwork, and that's kind of sad, because I think it would have been better if it was one of the cards that they usually... They've changed the boxes from previous years that from previous years that I've received it, and now it's this flimsy piece of paper that has the premium art supplies listed. So, without further ado, I will go ahead and show you guys the supplies, and we will go from there. We have the art paper sheets, and they're premium. They're mixed media. So they have a 270 GSM. There's 15 in this. So I'm going to pull 2 pieces out. And then that way I can use one for a test. Basically to test what we're working with. And yeah. Sorry, my brain is right now on the fritz because I was like, my back is absolutely aching right now, and I think it's my bed because I've eliminated other possibilities that it could be. But so we have gouache, which I've always been very excited about using gouache. So I'm probably going to use this as my paint palette, but I'm going to put that should be plenty. I've never worked with gouache before. I've always wanted to, but this one is in Prussian blue. Oh, I should have gotten some water for the paintbrush. And then this one is a gorgeous, okay. So we have a cobalt green pale for this color. Again, I've never worked with gouache before, so I don't know how it's going to act. I know it's not, from videos that I've seen, it's not, ooh, that one's not, chunky like the other ones. From what I've seen, it is not like acrylic or watercolor. So that one is carmine. And then this one is permanent yellow. These tubes are very nice quality though. And these are from Shanahan Professional Designers. That's the brand. And then we have a burnt umber. And this is giving me very Southwest vibes. Very Southwest vibes. Like Sedona. If anybody has ever been to Sedona, these are the vibes it's giving me. Alright, so I got the water. I was not anticipating working with wash today, which is, no big deal. It happens. But these are giving me very much Southwest Native American vibes, which is making me a little excited because I don't do very much like Southwest themed artwork on my channel. So we'll just tap this and we will go like this. Oh yeah, that is a gorgeous color. And I wish I could think of some facts that, so it's not, okay. So I can kind of go with different, probably should have went with the yellow first. Oh, okay, that's very opaque. Okay. You can kind of mix it and reactivate that to like make a different color or make it almost act like a watercolor in a sense. Just gotta clean my brush. I should have gotten a napkin while I was getting water. So, definitely giving me Southwest vibes. That red, oh my, or carmine is so gorgeous. It definitely has a very pink, like, it has a very pinkish undertone. Like, you can kind of see it, like right there. But that's when it's like really diluted. But that red is vibrant. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. And I'm gonna flip this way so that way I don't drag my sleeve into the paint. Because that would be me. Oh yes, that cobalt green is gorgeous. I do have a fun fact. The only turquoise M that is McDonald's is available in Sedona. So that's a fun fact. Another fact about Sedona is that it is known for a place of healing, and there's known to be an energy, like a revitalizing energy sort, like just an energy that is known for revitalization. So if you want to have your spirit healed, Sedona is a very welcoming place to do so. I've been there twice. I think it was twice as a kid. And hopefully in the near future I can go back one time as an adult. And I say near future because like when I was there, I appreciated it for what it was. But I did not have a full understanding of Sedona and what that meant. So that's kind of where I was at. So, giving me Southwest vibes, trying to figure out what we can do with those colors. Hmm. I do have a limited color palette. The brush size is brush size 4, and this is a Sketchbox signature. So, and then the burnt umber is actually an M-gram artist wash. So, that is very nice. I was just kind of reading the good thing about this is that it does give you like a step-by-step instruction for a piece of artwork that you can do on their website. I think it's on their website. I could be wrong. I don't know. But again, this ain't a sponsored video, but I'm not hoping for a sponsorship, but I am hoping to figure out what I can do with this. Okay, so I've sketched out the artwork. And again, doing very Southwest vibes. I'm not sure how gouache is going to act. Unfortunately, I did do a lot of erasing. Like, I wanted this to turn out right, and the sketch does not look bad, but I have a very limited space on how to do this. And so I'm kind of like, I'm afraid that this is not gonna turn out the way I have it pictured in my brain. And that's just because I have a very limited amount of room. So, and then on top of that, I'm gonna need almost like a black. So I'm gonna mix together some burnt umber, some Persian blue, and then I'm gonna do carmine. And hopefully that's gonna give me a really close color to the black that I need, or a black. That's kind of the goal on that one. Either that or even just a dark color. So I'm just gonna kind of work these real quick. And I try to mix equal parts of everything just to kind of. Yep. Okay, it is definitely a very dark brown right now, which is what I was hoping for, a darker brown than what I currently have. Or a really, Okay, yeah, that looks very nice. So I will go ahead and go in with this, and I'm going to kind of color block this area of the battle axe. And if you can hear in the background, my cat has literally been running everywhere. And like, he gets these random bursts of energy that he'll just run up and down the hallway and stuff. And he has these tiny little thumps. Right now he was pestering my dog. And the way I have it set up on this piece of artwork is I have it kind of looking upwards. So I might want to do trying to think of what I can do. Oh, and I forgot to get a napkin again. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Looking more purplish. I will use some yellow right in here. I don't know if that was necessarily a good idea, but we're rolling with it. Rolling, 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 rolling. Just keep rolling, 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 rolling. Got a little bit of Limp Biscuit. I cannot wait until I get my... Oh yeah, so the news that I have, I can't really talk about too much, but basically I've completed the onboarding, fingerprints, and background check, like all of the initial stuff. So right now I'm just waiting for a start date to begin like the actual onboarding process. So that's like super exciting. Actually, that does not look all that bad now. In my brain, it did not compute right, and then I kind of blended all of it out. So, but good things are looking to the future. I'm really freaking excited. And what I'm hoping for is that it does not take away from this channel. I've been working third shift has me kind of in a little bit of a struggle. just with being awake during the daylight hours to be able to film these. So hopefully I don't have that problem. I don't have that problem as much here in the near future. I did try to go out for my old position and they decided to go with somebody else. Again, not that big of a deal. Because I have other... I had my original plan. For some, I always walk into something with backup plans in case stuff does not work out. So right now, my original plan is working out, but I still had technically two technically I had other stuff that were in the works. So yeah, there is that. I hope that's still on. Yeah. I have more of the actual like mini paint palette that I have. But I am hoping for the best right now. I'm excited, I'm nervous, and I think it's just because I've been with the same company for so long that I feel like kind of stressed out about it. So that's where and I'm trying to kind of go like not necessarily like a little lazy, like I'm trying not to use a whole lot of pressure. The other day I was writing in my journals and stuff, and I think that's messing with like some of like carpal tunnel and everything, which is not too big of a deal. I think my carpal tunnel's coming back or something. But like the one thing that has me worried is like I had a double stroke like 5 years ago. Yeah, actually I think it would be about 5 years ago. So this, and I keep on having this weird sinking feeling, and it feels like my body is passing blood clots. And I don't know, like, part of me is like, is that just syncope? Is it just, and I don't want to brush stuff off, but I also don't want to go to the emergency room and occur like crazy freaking charges, and then get taken off of work or something. Because I don't have anybody here that would call so And I would hate to lose insurance for X amount of time. Like, I think that right there is what's kind of scaring me. Not that and I haven't, like, I had a couple of signs that were really kind of weird that were kind of reminded me of when I did have my double stroke, which is what's scaring me. So I started taking my aspirin and everything. And it's just a little baby aspirin. It's nothing too extreme. But I debated about going to see my doctor and talking to her. But again, like, I'm kind of scared of like all the testing and stuff and having to. Not that the testing is bad or anything. Like, it's not very invasive. It's just like, I think it's more scary of like getting the hospital bill for it. And like, there are moments where I feel fine. I don't have. And there's my dog coughing. There are moments where I feel fine. I feel great, like $1,000,000. And then there's some days where, like, what was it? Last week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. I kept on having this weird feeling. And it could have just been from like lack of sleep and stuff. Because I have not been sleeping very well. At most per day, like in a solid amount of sleep, I get about 5 hours. So it, like, that right there just kind of sucks. And like, and I think that just goes back to like being on third shift and stuff. Like, and my sleep schedule is like non-existent. So hopefully I will get back on a regular scheduled sleep. That, and like, my bed has been like super, so it's super comfortable when I go to lay down, but after sleeping in it for X amount of hours, my back starts to hurt like a lot. And then all I want to do is go sleep on the couch. But the problem is that I can't sleep on the couch because then that's all I'm going to want to do. And my colors are kind of drying out, which I guess if you use water, you can reactivate them, which is kind of nice. I'm not trying to super color block this because I do have that rope. And I kind of wanted to mix the yellow and the burnt umber to make a darker shade, or a lighter shade of the brown, so that way I can use it for the rope or the twine. Or But I think part of my brain is like, you're worried for nothing, everything's going to be okay. And then the other part of me is like, everything's not okay. You're changing your schedule up. You're doing new things. So you gotta worry. And really there's no worry that I should have. Like, it seems so silly. And the whole reason why I'm changing up, like, this would be something different if I went for a completely different job. Like, it'd be the exact same worry. So I don't fully understand, or like, even if I move somewhere, like, the exact same worry that I will always have. So I think it might just be like a new environment, and like not very many people know. So it's a, and like, definitely, oh my goodness, my nose itch. I think a lot of it boils down to like being new. I think that's, but I'm excited. This is like, this job that's coming up is literally what I've been working for, like working towards for years. Um, and it's just one of those things that I just have to put my best foot forward, work hard, and it'll pay off. Like, that's my biggest thing, is eventually it'll pay off. Um, and I don't foresee like a whole lot of stress or anything. Like, probably the most stress that I will have is, oh, my cat fucked around and found out. The other day, he did not want to come inside the house. Mind you, there's like 3 feet of snow on the ground. I'm not really liking the way that this color blocking is, because you can't really see the lines of the rope. It looks like it's all just one big rope. Or I should say the braid of the rope. You can't really see that. It's a little disappointing, but